5 things every rich person does in the secret. I remember one day about 12 years ago. I was a political leader on campus and I had a need to help a colleague of mine to address some group of people who had earlier proved to be difficult. Few minutes after I stood on the podium, I heard one guy from the audience saying something like, "That man is not ordinary," referring to me because I was able to get the stubborn audience to listen to me and do what I wanted them to do. What this guy didn't know was that I am as ordinary as he is. The difference between us is that I had done some things in the secret that he did not do, and that's learning how to speak and convince people. Similar things happen every day. Because some people are extremely rich, those who are poor usually think maybe the rich in some way extraordinary, but it's not so. Instead of being extraordinary, there are things the rich do in secret which the poor don't. In this video, we'll be sharing with you 5 things which the rich do in secret. If you're new here, consider subscribing so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. 1. The rich read in the secret. According to research from Thomas Crowley, 85% of self-made millionaires read 2 or more books per month. When I look back at my life, I can tell you that if not because of my reading habit, I'll by now be a miserable poor soul. It's reading that gives me inspiration, insights and ideas. It's through reading you know what most people don't know. It's by knowing what most people don't know that you'll be able to do what most people can't do. It's by doing what most people cannot do that you have the kinds of success they cannot have. Unfortunately, most adults don't read after they leave school. Some that read don't read books about money, and to me, that's pride. How on earth can someone claim that he wants to be rich, yet he finds it too difficult to read at least 6 books about money in a year? 2. The rich have daily mind-strengthening rituals. Life is tough, difficult and sometimes terrible. Everything that's happening around you is poisoning your mind and weakening your aspiration. The only way to wake up to life every day as a strong and motivated individual is by having some life-charging rituals. My favorite ritual is to listen to motivational speech immediately after I finish my morning spiritual devotion. This charges my battery and gives me unusual zeal to attack whatever obstacle that comes my way through the day. If you are low in energy, charge your battery. If you've lost your drive, charge your battery. If you are not enthusiastic about life anymore, develop a daily ritual that charges your battery so that you can be strong enough to fight through every necessary obstacle life may bring your way. 3. The rich network heavily. I know you've heard it said before that the reason why some people are rich is because they have connection. Maybe the opposite is the truth. You see, one of the reasons why the rich are rich is because they build connections. They don't have it. They build it. According to a study by Thomas Crowley, 79% of wealthy people spend at least 5 hours a month networking, whether it's at a conference, client event, online webinar, or just over coffee, while only 16% of poor people network consistently. Humans were never designed to be independent people. We are designed to learn and tap from one another. That's why Brian Tracy said, "Your network determines your net worth." The rich know this and always secretly build a strong network of people around themselves. When next you meet with anyone who is positive and goal-driven, start a conversation with him or her. Get connected with great minds and make sacrifices to keep those relationships and connections. 4. The rich engage in positive self-talk. I failed in the business world for 8 years, and there was no way on earth anyone could have endured failures after failures for that long, if not because he's telling himself something in the secret. All those years until this day, what I tell myself every day is, I'm a great person. I'm stronger than any obstacle. I can achieve anything I want under the sun. Jesus alone is the only person who can stop me, not even Satan. While poor people always complain and tell themselves, I'm not good enough, I'm not as smart as others, nobody helps me, the rich always do the opposite. Every rich person secretly talks positively to himself. It's this positive self-talk that makes successful people extremely confident and always ready to fight a new battle each day. 5. The rich take care of their morning. I've seen people who wake up to the TV, movie or the social media. There is no worse thing you can do with your life than that. See, the world is extremely negative. I can bet it with you that 90% of stuff you see if you go to your social media profile now are either going to be gossip, selfies, or negative stuff. If this is the truth, why on earth would anyone wake up to consume poison? I understand, I've been there before. You publish a post on Facebook or a photo on Instagram at night, and when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you think about is to check who has liked or commented on your post or photos. And just after that, you feel like spending a few minutes to see what others post. No matter how much you like this, it's a low life. And this is my advice for you. Make it a law never to read news, or the TV, or go to any social network in the morning. The reason is because your morning is the most important period of your entire day. If you start your day wrong, you often end it wrong. I have a bonus point to share with you. Set daily goals. Instead of waking up to your TV or social network, why don't you wake up to a pencil and a sheet of paper and take 5 minutes off every morning to write just 3 important things you want to achieve in that day. You see, 98% of my days when I wake up, I know what exactly I want to achieve that day because I have goals. It's not just too difficult for me to do any other thing in the morning aside from pursuing my goal. It's good you know what's going on in the world around you, so you need to read news. Some movies are very good and it's okay to watch them, but never ever in the morning. In conclusion, champions are made in the secret. Today, if you see a great musician, footballer, artist or entrepreneur, believe me, they are who they are because of what they do in the secret. The curiosity that makes them to search for knowledge every day, the rituals that helps them to renew their energy every day, the networking that gives them necessary connections they need to achieve what others can't, the discipline never to waste their morning. If you desire to be wealthy, I advise you to do what the wealthy people do. Thank you for watching our videos. We'd like to give you another interesting video for you to enjoy next. But before then, our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Look at your screen now to see 2 other videos we handpicked for you to enjoy next. We love you.